Hello then, a very blessed day to you, Africa. My name is Adoris Barra, and thank you so much for joining me on Zim Social Network News. And today on our news headlines, we've got the breaking news. MDC trial Joanna Mamombe, Cecilia Chimbi, and Netsai Maroa arrested. And in the next story, we are going to take a look at the latest updates on Hopo Chimono and his lawyer. And in other news, President Emerson Mnangagwa pledged to improve salaries and conditions of services for the defense forces. And in our last story, we're going to round up our news. We'll look at coronavirus current situation in Zimbabwe. And on our first story, after the Court 6 proceedings at Rotondo at 900 hours, and after the magistrate in Court 6 had further remanded the trial to 26 August 2020, a warrant of arrest was pronounced for the MDC trial Joanna Mamombe, Cecilia Chimbiri, and Netsai Maroba as prescribed by another Court 14 magistrate against the remand date of 26 August 2020. And now the whole confusion of the system is taking toll psychologically on them, and this is really a heavy burden for the trial. In our next story, Riot police were reportedly on the streets outside Beatrice Mtetwa's law firm, Mtetwa and Nyambera, early this morning. Beatrice Mtetwa is the leading lawyer representing the award-winning journalist Hopo Chimono, and as of yesterday, Hopo was denied private consultation with his lawyer as the security forces trailed them all the time during and after the court proceedings. And in other news, President Emerson Mnangagwa has pledged to improve salaries and conditions of service of the defense forces of the country. In a national address to mark ZDF, Zimbabwe Defense Forces Day on Tuesday at the State House, President Mnangagwa said the government is determined to provide such things as housing, transport, medical facilities, among others, for the defense forces of the country. Mobility, requisite training, equipment, and research and development needs will be equally funded to ensure the modernization and the improvement of the national defense capabilities. The Vice President Constantino Chiwenga and Kembo Mohadi, the Defense and War Veteran Minister Opam Chimburi Kashiri, and service chiefs attended the ceremony. And these 40th celebrations of the ZDF Zimbabwe Defense Forces were held under the theme ZDF Zimbabwe Defense Forces celebrating 40 years of excellent services to the people. Moving on, let's see what's transpiring on Twitter today. And on our first tweet, Alex T. Magaisa at Magaisa tweeted, "The man in red and white striped prison jumper is Hopo Chimono, the journalist jailed by the Mnangagwa regime after exposing and campaigning against corruption. Hope is a tall fellow, so you can see how the leg eyes mobility challenges. #Zimbabwean Lives Matter." That was the first tweet we have. And on our second tweet, in another tweet, Black Lives Matter at Dr. Guafa tweeted, tagging at SABC News and at Peter Ndoro to say, "Why do you interview?" And he tagged at Safazwa Magwadi, ZANU-PF people, as long as his pockets are fat, he will say anything to protect his ZANU-PF corrupt, evil people. That's all we have on the Twitter on today. And on our next story on coronavirus, as of now, the current situation in Zimbabwe shows that people are afraid of curfew than the reason behind the curfew, and therefore the government of Zimbabwe should start thinking of ways of opening up the economy. A lot of people has been seeing and have been believing that coronavirus is here to stay, and therefore lockdown and curfews will not stop or will not end coronavirus. As at 12 August 2020, Zimbabwe has 4,893 confirmed cases, including 1,620 recoveries and a total of 122 recorded deaths. That's all we have for today for the news. Thank you so much for joining Zim Social Network News. My name is Adoris Barra, and up until next time is bye-bye.